Right, Evil Slothman back again for another vid. This time we're going to do basically the pickups of the last few weeks. I haven't really shown anything that I've bought over the last few weeks. You may have seen it in maybe the flat tour video, there was some of it. But we'll cover all of it today. So, first thing, I went to HMV and we bought a few DVDs on the cheap. And one of them, well, we're not really proud of, but it's the completest way of doing it.
Your choice.
Well, you can do it for the lightsaber fight at the end.
Yeah, okay.
We're going with Star Wars, and this is episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and that's the last time we'll be seeing it. No, it was alright, it was just overhyped, badly acted, and had Jar Jar Binks in it.
Plus Darth Maul didn't do anything apart from die, which is really annoying.
Well, like I said, apart from the lightsaber fight at the end, which was awesome.
Anyway, stop talking about it.
Alright, we have 2 stand-up DVDs. One, Lee Mack, which is, I actually watched all of, and is really funny. If you watch Not Going Out on BBC One, and if you're in America, find it on torrent or something, I don't care. It is actually quite funny, and that's just his stand-up stuff, which is actually better because it's uncensored and you can do basically any topic he really wants. There is an option on there to do a non-swearing version of it, which is fairly pointless. But and then we have Frankie Boyle live. Well, Michael doesn't like it. I really like him. I like him on Mock the Week, and so I picked up stand up. I've only watched about half of it. I'll have to go back and actually watch the rest of it, but I find it really funny. He does push things really quite far. It's like, it is fairly swear heavy, it is fairly... You'll be shocked if you think it's going to be a nice, enjoyable stand-up. Let's put it that way. Right, so I also went into... was it Game Station or Game? I actually think it was Game Station.
I don't know, you're the one... I wasn't here.
Yeah, it was Game Station, I'm pretty sure. And I picked up a 360 games for £22, which I didn't think was too bad. The first one is The Darkness, which I really liked, which I've been playing through the last week or so, and it's really good. It's like a first-person shooter, but you have like the powers to engulf people's hearts, and you also have the way of doing all these powers, like you can put warp holes and you can do you can hit them with the tail and everything. It's actually really coolly well done, and plus they speak to you and it's quite funny what they say. You belong to me, Johnny.
Yeah, pretty much.
And next one is Lost Planet, which I haven't honestly played that much of, but it's more to do with me playing The Darkness more than anything else. But I've played the first mission, and so far I quite like it. I think it'll take a little bit of a while to get into.
Second one looks cool though.
The second one does look cool. The next one is Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. And I bought this really because I really like the first two, the Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. And though I have never owned actually either copy, but that's another question entirely. But
like you bought my copies.
yes. But I wanted to play this because it does seem like an interesting concept. It's just going to take, I think, a while to get into, and yet to actually put this on and even test to see if it actually works. But it was sealed to begin with, and it was only £10. So I thought, for £10 sealed, it's quite good. And then I unsealed it, so fuck it. Right, this is a series which I just saw come out in DVD today in the UK. But this is True Blood on Blu-ray, American copy of it. Now, I bought the American copy, A, because it's in Blu-ray, and I've not seen any Blu-ray version out today when it was released. But I really like the story. It's a really well written, very funny in places, very dark in places as well, and some scenes, well, sexual scenes, are fairly on the softcore porn area. They're quite graphic.
Well, it's necrophilia as well. when it comes down to it.
Yes. Pretty much. But not in the Katie Vick way. And I know there's only going to be a few people that are going to get that joke. Right. But it is a really good story. I just think it is a really good series, and I will be looking out for series 2. And I know it's done in the States. It was finished like in the summer. So hopefully that's going to be out on Blu-ray and DVD soon in the States. I can just import it. Because it works in the British PS3. It's one of the ones that says it will only work on Region A, but it doesn't. And then the last two, these are two N64 games I picked up, and these are ones that I know some people commented on the Flat Tour video, but these are two box N64 games, and this is Wave Race 64, which is awesome, but difficult as fuck. And the next one is Pilotwings 64, and that is also, well, I haven't played it enough to really be sure of it, but it's been pretty good so far.
Pretty difficult though.
It is very difficult. Like every Pilotwings or anything, it's like in the Pilotwings-esque, they're always fucking difficult. But Wave Race was really good. We just went through it the first few times. I absolutely sucked at it. It was like getting through the rings and getting the notion of the water and everything. I was just getting flown off everywhere and just losing races that I really shouldn't have been. But I got used to it. I'm just working my way through the second tier of difficulty on the races at the moment, trying to get through to the end. But we'll get there. It'll be fine.
Just remember, the Game Boy original is miles harder.
Well, we have to do a video of that then. We have to do the Super Game Boy.
No, I'm not going through that game again. It was horrible. Horrible experience. It's hard to talk about.
But this is going to be a moment of, well, as well, I was going to go with the N64 games. I left them to last for a point. I think for now, because basically no one else really covers the N64, I thought I've taken it upon myself to actually buy a lot of the N64 games for in the next few months or something, just to show off what the console could really do. I know there was a lot of hidden gems that people would probably have just skipped by thinking it was shovelware or something, and I really want to highlight the better points in some of the better games that may have been missed. So that's what's going to be happening in the next few months. How long we got left?
Just under 2 minutes.
Alright, okay, so the last thing I was going to say, and I've been putting this off I think for a little bit, well I shouldn't have, I was going to do a video before I left the flat, was that I hit over 100 subscribers. And I never actually said thank you and everyone to subscribe, so thank you everyone that subscribed and commented on my videos. There was so much commenting for the Evil Sloth Man Lives one, the Flat Tour, and it was, thank you very much for all the comments, and we'll be putting more... Silence. I'll make you go back to that on Halloween.
No, I'm not playing Killer 7. It's too fucked.
But will be, but usually with these 100 subs, when you reach that landmark, you're meant to do a Q&A. So, okay, we'll do that. Anybody who wants to send questions in, we'll do a Q&A. If they want to do it like private messaging me, or if you want to leave it in the comments and everything, and then we'll do however many parts it is to get through questions and that.
I've got questions.
Oh god. They could be,
but you'll have to wait and see. But
alright, this is Evil Sloth Man.